Rita Gomes. I'm an architect with 10 years of experience. I've been working in sustainable construction, and my interest in environmental policy led me to explore and sustainable design solutions go further the traditional boundaries. So I try to incorporate the dye-synthesized solar cells into furniture and household items to have a power, greener, sustainable solutions into our homes. Now I will talk about my presentation, my personal journey, my advices to you women who want to venture in leadership roles and to have our ideas and our business go further. And I will try to give you some feedback about the awards and funding prices that you can apply for your business and your ideas like I did. Today I'm going to talk about something that is deeply technical and deeply human. How design can change the way you experience energy. So the title you see, Designing Energy, How Aesthetics and Innovation Can Democratize Solar Power, reflects a simple but powerful belief that the transition to renewable energy isn't just about efficiency, watts or kilowatts. It's also about how energy feels, how it looks, and how we integrate in our daily lives. And that's what led me to create Seenergy. The power of the sun must be seen, not hidden on the rooftops, but in the interior of spaces where we live and work and where we connect. I graduated in architecture in 2014. Since then, I've been working in a lot of design projects and architectural projects in collaboration with companies in the field and independently as well. And I've always been fascinated about how buildings can adapt and give back to the environment. That curiosity grew into a vision to merge renewable energy design in the way that is functional, beautiful, and accessible to everyone. That's how Seenergy was born, a startup that creates solar-powered furniture and household items in the interior spaces. Instead of thinking about solar as an external head-on, we integrate into the DNA of the objects we have in our homes. Only 1.3% of the global population have access to the solar power in solar systems. So this means that billions of people, especially those who are living in rent homes or in the urban apartments, are still excluded for this transition because we put our power solars in our rooftops, in our main homes, but if you rent a house, we can have that. And when you look at the products available today, we see why. They are often visually intrusive, require a lot of installation process, and don't fit in the way where people live. So the change we faced at Seenergy was not just technical, it was human, because how you can bring solar power to people who rent homes, who live in shared buildings, who value design and comfort, and you still want to contribute to the cleaner planet. So this is where the aesthetic, the innovation, and sustainability must come together, not in separate, but in a seamless experience. When I came across with a fascinating technology that is called dye-synthesized solar cells, this was created in the 90s by Michael Getzel. It's a Swiss chemistry. And the first application in a building, it was in 2014, so it's very recent. And what makes this technology unique? This mimics the photosynthesis of the plants. So the same process that plants use to convert the sunlight into energy. They use these colorful cells to absorb the light. It is possible in the diffuse and artificial light as well, so that this could create great conditions to be in the interior spaces. They were versatile, so they don't require direct sunlight, as I said, and they can be produced in different colors, different shapes, and that's why coexist with designs. And that's how we're doing in Seenergy. So we are transforming the furniture that we have in our homes into autonomous energy sources, elegant and functional. So by integrating these dye-sensitized solar cells in the tabletop of the furniture, we can power our devices like a phone or a lamp that could be connected to the table. And each piece is not just an object, it's an active participant of the sustainability. So our approach contributes to renewable energy while having the aesthetic edge and functional value to enrich our homes, our spaces, our office, and the public spaces as well, this clean design and clean energy. We are showing that the sustainability can be elegant, can be desirable, can be power of sun must be seen. This is our first prototype, a solar power bedside table. It's a compact piece of furniture. It's not connected with the power grid, so the tabletop, it's entirely composed by dye-sensitized solar cells, and we have a battery incorporated in the furniture that will reserve the energy to charge this kind of equipment. Let's look at what makes the prototype unique, the unique value. As I explained, it mimics the photosynthesis process of the natural process to convert light into energy. The second, it works also in diffuse and artificial light, so is the main value instead of the traditional normal panel solars that work only in the exterior with sunlight direct. And the third, it's more eco-friendly low-cost materials than the other solar panels, and is fully customizable in size, color, and shape. Of course, to making this vision real required collaboration for day one. So we have worked hand-to-hand with academic partnerships in the University of Porto and U Porto Inovação, along with several researchers' labs specializing in solar materials. So this collaboration gave you access to expertise and testing environments to redefine this integration in functional products. Other thing it's important if you want to create a company or if you want to create a business is trying to apply for being great with a trademark or a patent. It's important to give us more serials for the investors. And here we start to patent the visual elements of the logo and the name of the company. We are applying for a design and utility patent at this moment to use this design incorporated in furniture. But we need to look at our competition as well. So, because understanding where we stand is the key for understanding what we're moving forward. On one side, we have silica derived photovoltaic cells. It's called the traditional ones, we all know. They are highly efficient, it's true. It's a low cost as well and well established in the market, but the design comes with limitation. So it's here when they are rigid, they are visually intrusive, they are dependent of direct sunlight in the exterior, which make them unsuitable for indoor spaces. So that's why we can see what is available, what is different for the other ones. So then we have the organic photovoltaic cells and the perovskite-driven photovoltaic cells. They are doing impressive work, it's true, in this space, exploring more for the flexible surfaces and the semi-transparent as well materials. However, these are technology that is challenging as well but they have a lower efficiency, durability, when exposed to the wet, the humidity as well. So that's why we have more available with dye-sensitized solar cells. In low light conditions, so the difference is they work better in low light conditions and have this kind of aesthetic aspect in the design. One of the main challenges of Seenergy was improving the efficiency without compromising the design, as I was telling about, or the durability. So that we constantly works with engineers, material scientists and designers to make these constant interactive improvements towards the seamless integration of the panels. But behind the technology side, there's also a human challenge. It is only 50% of deep tech startups are funded by women. So, and throughout my journey, I've personally experienced some of the stereotypes about our women roles, our technical skills are being underestimated to some discussions, strategic discussions. So it's important, so I'm here to give you our women roles and abilities technology have faced this. So instead of lettering is as discourage you, I've chosen to see these moments as opportunities to show and to prove that innovation can have no gender, can be led by women as well. And we can, I believe we bring unique strengths like empathy, creativity, and we have a holistic approach more than men to solve the problem. So I think it's important. These are not soft skills, these are the qualities driving innovation today. So, with this, in 2023, Seenergy won the first prize of EIT Jumpstarter in category of New European Bauhaus. This initiative is to combine the design with sustainability and innovation. And in 2024, we were honored with the European Sustainable Energy Award for Women in Energy, presenting during the Sustainable Week in Brussels. So these awards are more than they are not just a recognition, but they are a validation that we stand for the integration of sustainability and creativity and inclusivity, perfect aligned with the European goals at this moment and the vision for a greener future. So they've also opened to our new doors for us, leading to strategy partnerships, investment opportunities, and invitations for renewable energy events across Europe, like this one, for example. Most importantly, they refine that aesthetic, sustainability, and social can coexist together and can drive a systemic change for the world. Our work doesn't stop at production innovation, so we also take an active role in advocating for participating in clean tech and energy for women. We seek partnerships with an entity that goes with our share our mission for gender equality. So they work with more women in the lab and collaboration. How the Seenergy could inspire you more women to assume leadership roles is not easy, but I think it's important. Gender balance, inclusion, and for sustainable innovation as well. So my advice to women is your perspective is a strength, not a diversion for the norm. So to all women venturing in the energy sector, I recommend that you trust in your vision, your enthusiasm. It's really important, your resilience. It's really important to go the things further. This sector can be demanding technically, strategically, and emotionally as well. But with passion and perseverance, we can truly we have no limits to what we can achieve. Face challenge head on. Don't be afraid. Don't shy away from the obstacles. They are often a great opportunity for growth. And you also contribute yourself with a supportive network. Seek out mentors who inspire you. Connect with people. We can encourage you as well. It's really important, and communities stay grounded for you go further. And finally, always remember your contribution goes beyond your personal achievement. It's about making a difference in a global community and a difference in the world. Now I'd like to share with you some funding and award opportunities that I apply as well for, again, these awards. So I think it's a good advice for you that you have a lot of opportunities in Europe to developing innovative ideas. If you have an idea, you can apply for this kind of opportunities. You have the three main categories for if you have a startup, incubation, or acceleration, if you have only a recognizing and visibility of your projects, or if you want to a market scaled support. We have a lot of, it depends on your stages, but you have the startup, the AT Jumpstarter, as we started and we came in 2023. It's a program that you have mentoring, and the people head you to connect with partnerships, and you go to understand, and we have also with the first award an investor of 10,000 euros to go further with your idea and prove that you can do anything about this. Our team at Seenergy consists in 3 core members. Together we represent what Seenergy is all about: intersection with architecture, intersection with science, intersection with technology, united by a single purpose: making sustainable, functional and beautiful. Thank you for your attention. I'm available to questions if you want. Thank you.